Hey, welcome back! I am waiting incredibly patiently, no, not patiently at all, for my LEGO Friends space set to be shipped. It has sat in the LEGO warehouse for 9 days now. When are they going to ship it anywho? So while I'm waiting, I'm going to build the LEGO City Lunar Research Base because I'm ready for some space sets, dang it. So this one is what I just said, the Lunar Research Base. It is actually based on the Lunar Research Base on the moon for NASA. It is $160 here in Australia and 786 pieces. And once it's built, I will have somewhere for the LEGO Friends space set to go to on the moon. So, I'm going to convert this, I think, to a mini doll space set. But let's build it as it is first. So we've got, a bag full of interesting shaped pieces, instruction books, yep, and a couple of sticker sheets, one which appears to be mostly solar panels for the moon. Cool, all right. This is everything we need. Right, let's do this. Now, first up, I'd normally look at the minifigures, but this rock is much more interesting than minifigures. That sounds terrible, but look at it. It has got, well, let's have a look. So we have got a rock-shaped thing here with some interesting translucent blue sparkly bits, and when you open it up, it's just full of blue geode. So it's a big version of the little geode rocks that we've had in the past. Not enough, but that we have seen. So this is very, very exciting for me to have. I just want to leave it open so that we can see all the sparkles. Okay, now looking at the minifigures, we'll just have a look at them as they come in each bag. So this one's obviously a spaceman, a spaceman. But, an astronaut is not necessarily a man. In fact, I believe that we have a pretty good ratio of the genders in this. Yeah, nice. So we have got a female face here, cute little freckles, and a wink face on the back. And this backpack or air thingy bit is a new piece for me, but it's not a new piece for LEGO. And she actually gets 2 head bits. She's got her normal hair for when she's not out astronauting and needing a helmet, and she also has got her helmet, which has got a gold visor. So I was disappointed to see that the LEGO Friends don't come with this same sort of helmet. They come with the bike helmet. So I'm gonna try this on a mini doll soon, but this one's also got is it supposed to be a metal detector? I'm going to assume so. So we've got 2 characters, 2 astronauts in this same outfit, same blue backpack. This one has got, keep calling it a backpack, I mean, I know it's not. This one's got clips on either side so that you can attach stuff onto it. And, also a girl. Very, very nice. And she's got a gold visor. Which doesn't want to go on. Very nice. Oh, and yeah, so she's got a blonde hairpiece as well that she can have when she's inside the actual Lunar Research Base. So let's put her hair on her because I'm going to pinch her helmet to see how it does look on a mini doll. So I've got Olivia in Sweet Mayhem's outfit until she gets her astronaut outfit or a space school outfit from the proper set. But let's just have a look how the backpack and the helmet. The backpack looks a bit incongruously big. I know it's wobbly because it's not designed for a mini doll. Maybe it just looks big because it's got those clips out the side. And I don't think the headpiece, the helmet, looks too big. Kind of is a little bit off balance though for the mini doll body. All right, first part of the build, we've got an environment, a little crater. Oh, it's a meteorite. So, I'm assuming it's meteorite anyway. And inside this sparkly rock, we've got another sparkly rock with one of the the Petri dish cell printy things on it, which I've been coveting, so I'm glad it comes in this, because it also comes in the LEGO Friends set too, so I was going to get it either way, but it's nice to have multiple. We can do lots of research with lots of different ones. And this little vehicle, there are a couple of different vehicles, actually more than a couple, there are a few different vehicles for the Lunar Research Base. Every time I say Lunar Research Base, I want to say Space Research Base, but, space isn't lunar, lunar is the moon. Well, sorry, space isn't just lunar. Lunar is the moon. Space is a lot more than the moon. So we've got wheels. Oh my gosh, I get so distracted. So we got wheels on our little buggy at the moment, our moon buggy, and it gets, hold on. Yeah, it gets a scoop on the front. I don't know why I tried to put it away. So it gets this hinge piece on here. So it gets a white shovelly scoop thing. And that goes up and down and side to side, and it's going to be very versatile for shunting things around on the moon. Next vehicle, we know it's a vehicle because we got a couple of axles here. Got an interesting arrow piece through the middle. We need to put the wheels on. I got an extra one. Those wheels are so much easier to put on than the one on the other moon buggy. And this gets a whole heap of the solar panels put onto the glass bits. I'll just make sure they're straight, otherwise it will bug me. The buggy will bug me. And that bit there spins on the top, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, okay, so it's a Viper-inspired lunar rover for the search for lunar ice, and those are our pieces we have left over at that bag, and we're up to bag number 2, searching for space ice, lunar ice. Now, this minifigure has got yet a different astronaut suit. So this guy is actually going to be in the, I want to call it a rocket, but it's not a rocket, a spaceship, whatever it is. Just look at the printing on this. It's insanely good. I mean, how far has Lego come since the initial, classic Lego space, like Benny style type printing? It's just insane what they can do these days. But anyway, let's get this spaceship on the road, or rather in the air, or the atmosphere, whatever. But though it's not called a rocket or a spaceship. Apparently it's a lunar lander. The devil is in the details. We got all of these solar panels to put on each side of our, I've already forgotten what they call it, Lunar Lander. I just want to call it a rocket. It's a rocket. No, it's not. It's a Lunar Lander. And it's got the thrust, exhausty, fiery bit actually designed to come out the bottom when it comes up, when you lift it up, which is a very cute detail. Hooks out the sides. I mean, it looks just like a rocket, right? It just shows how little I actually know about proper space jargon. And these little black ice cream cones make the exhaust thrusty things, and oh, nice chrome gold discs. And we have 4 of these to clip on to where these hooks are to make the legs for our lunar lander. That was fun. A leggy lunar lander. That's really cool. Got our ladder on now. I'm really having fun with this. Now I get to open our big bag of interesting shaped pieces, and this is going to be the cockpit. Do they call it a cockpit on a spaceship or on a lunar lander? I don't know. But this is the control area. So this is where we're going to be sticking our minifigure that's all decked out for this. And this blue piece here needs a couple of stickers on either side. I just want to make sure that they're mostly straight, because otherwise I will be very annoyed later looking at it. There we go. That looks really good. Let's put our dude in here. Not sure that he goes that way. I don't know. No, he must do. It's the only way he can go. So let's put this on. Oh, no, hold on. I've missed very significant pieces to actually attach this. Good. Okay. Now we can put it on. Very nice. That looks so good. But we're not done yet. We've got these gold rock top pieces, which are new in this colour, and they go on either side, and I'm not sure what their function is, but you know what? For me, it's so that it looks fabulous, and it really works. I know they have a scientific function, not just fabulousness. Bag number 3. Next minifigure, once again in our astronaut outfit, the white one. This guy's got a mustache, which means he must be serious. And he's got, gold visor as well. And he is here to play video games, or not, because this can also be used as a remote control. Now, he has an alternate hairpiece, of course, as well, for when he's in the base. But let's put his outside space shield on so that he can breathe comfortably. And his remote control is for controlling this contraption. And that was too many C's, but I nailed it. This is, don't know, actually, I don't know. I did look it up. It's like a drone kind of thing, and I just love how it's got all those white trailer pieces as the as the formation. Okay, grey rockety bits with thrustery stuff going on, and black megaphones to attach them on each side. And now this should be ready to take off, except it actually has a function. It's supposed to have, well, it's got the winchy kind of thing here, so we have to make that all go up, but we have to attach the claw to it, a nice big claw, so that they can lift that boulder out, or the meteorite, or whatever it is, the claw, out of its crater. That's so cool. Look at that. And there's also, well, let's try this out first. Hold on. So you can use this. See? Look at that. And yeah, there's also an actual hook that you can put on that instead of the claw if you want some options. Right. Now it is time to move on to the space base. Okay, now you see why they called it a lunar base. Those space base sounds really fun. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so the space base, which is quite substantially structural, we've got to make sure that I'm getting all these things on in the right place. But I love how we're getting the angled side bits Okay. And this middle section, it's the working area, so the garage for all of the vehicles. Got all of our tools stuck in all of the places that you can actually stick them, and on the walls. And it's built into a mountain. We're into a rock wall. Here are our spare pieces at the end of that bag, and let's get this, I don't even know what to call this vehicle, this bulldozery kind of thing, into, like, let's see if we can park it in the back. Is it designed to get in there, or is it just designed to kind of sit? It is, because there's smooth bits, so I assume so. So let's put this astronaut in charge of repairs. Very nice. And now we can do bag number 4. Okay, all right, so got these bits. These are heading off into little subsections of the lunar station. So we've got that on either side, but first up we've got a whole heap of just detailing to go onto the back rock area and heading up to the top, because on the very top there is a vegetable dome, like a plant growing section dome, and I love that. Oh, and it's also the living quarters too, so beautifully condensed. I mean, you've got limited space to work with out here in space. But okay, smooth parts going on the top here, smooth bits going inside. This is a cool curved piece. Oh, wow. All right, so this very nicely creates the contour of the open base. Actually, I just realized that is open in there, and I've taken the space helmet off the poor astronaut in there so that no wonder she looks cross. Okay, right, next bag. We're up to bag number 5. She looks cross and not very alive too, if she was in there with no oxygen. Right, next, oh, new outfit. So like a jumpsuit. So this is cash gear for inside. We have got, oh, I like this hairpiece. So we've got this lady's being is a scientist. She's got a phone, which will get really great reception up here on the moon, because, I mean, no interference, right? Right? No, okay, so I'm assuming it's for note-taking, her scientific equipment, and this little tiny area here is where she's doing the science experiments. So we've got some cells there on the petri dish. We have got a microscope for examining it, so you can just kind of flip it around so that you can see it to the side. And this is ingenious, so a little white telephone piece to just hold all of that in place. That's really, really cool. Okay, this goes on the other side, and it's got plugs so we can attach it in. That looks so good. I mean, there's no room for anything else in there, but you don't need room for anything else in there. You got everything you need. And these bits go on the top, and then we have to put some little feet on it and a nice rounded white panel as the hatch. I mean, I'm sure I'm using the wrong terminology for all of this, but I just love it. I love the fact that it's also a replica of the existing lunar research base. So this is the top, and it's entirely detachable so that you can access inside there. And of course we need some more solar panels, so they clip on either side. And there's a little sticky uppy bit over here to put look, I'm going to call it a satellite dish, but I don't really know. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, do they still call it a satellite dish when it's on the moon? So now the scientist can get excellent reception because she's standing directly under the satellite dish. I'm sure that's how it all works, right? And that's all we got at the end of that bag. One little black piece up to bag number 6. So this attaches in here on this side. And now we've got to work on the one for the other side. So what's going to go in this one? We've already got our science lab. This side looks like it might have got red and green. The stop and go, a little computer screen kind of thing. I don't know what the gold bits are for. Okay, looks like that's all we're putting in there. It's a control, looks like a control area. And of course underneath we need the feedy bits again. And then, yeah, so this is going together the same way as the other side. Once again, putting all these on the top hatch. I love that little white table piece, which was introduced, in the Mario sets. It's being used in so many different colors in so many different ways. And this is not for, these are going on the sides. And this, it's like a little chute, a little transfer chute. Well, this is clever. And because it's all hinged, you can angle it. More solar panels. I mean, you might as well make use of all your available real estate, right? Put all the solar panels on that you possibly can. This is really cool. So this is, a conveyor belt for transferring goods directly down into here, and you can angle it up or you can have it sitting flat, because this actually can attach to another set which is not obviously part of this set, but it's designed to do that if you want to. Otherwise, you just have this little caterpillar bit on the end which finishes. You don't need the other set. All right, we're up to bag number 7. Now we get to work on the little dome on the top. So, a very happy little dude. He's got my big smiley face because he's got a spoon. It always makes me happy because spoon means impending food, right? So, let's get this living quarter, the living quarters and all of the plant section ready to go. So this sits on the very top and it makes it look very cool amongst other things. So we got clips on each of the 4 sides, and because this is the living quarters, there's also going to be just a little bit of detailing in here too. But first up, we need to get all the plants in. The plants, I don't know, I mean, yeah, all right. I like the fact that there's actually one of the crystals sitting in amongst all the plants. So are they experimenting to see what reaction the plants have to the crystal, or that the crystal has on the plants? I don't know. I like it. It's a special plant growing crystal. And these are the beds, and they've got studs down the bottom so that the astronauts don't float up when they turn the gravity off. I don't know, it's just so they don't roll off. So the dude with his spoons hanging out on the bed, demonstrating how it all works. And this, I don't know why there's a carrot with some scissors. Are they taking carrot samples? Might be. And in the middle is kind of like a table with an umbrella, but not. So it's multi-purpose to be the central support for the dome, but it also has a little table section around it too. So we've got a couple of red coffee cups, and I love Heart Lake City postcard because Heart Lake City's coming, and the bowl which could go with that spoon, but it will fall out there, so we're putting it in the cup. Right, now we get to put the dome pieces on, which is very exciting. They're so new. That's the wrong way around. Okay, so they just tap in on the top, they connect on the sides. Look at that! And the fact that you can just look in, it's so nice. And flip them all open when you want to access inside that area. So, there was a little, I don't know what the little blue micro figure is, but it'll be significant, but I don't know what it is. All right, so this clips on the top so easily. Oh, it's such a great looking set, and the fact that it's modeled off the actual existing NASA Lunar Research Base is pretty cool. I've even got myself a spaceship. Okay, but now I'm looking forward to adding the Lego Friends set, well, incorporating it in with this set as well, just to meet it out a bit, seeing as how we don't seem to be getting more Lego Friends space sets. Bit disappointed at that, but you know what? I'm going to mix and match however I can. All right, so we've finished this build. I'm looking forward to obviously just champing at the bit to build the Lego Friends Space one. So thank you for sticking around to the end. Make sure you subscribe if this is the sort of content that you want to see in your YouTube feed, and check back in because new videos are going to be going up very, very soon. I will see you then. Bye.